If you guys are looking to buy cheap and reliable FIFA 17 coins, make sure to check out MMOGAH. The link to their website is down in the description and use the code S2G to get yourself a 3% off on your purchase. Jack Wilshere finds Stanislas. Stanislas gets the shot off, but Callum Wilson on the rebound does score, and we make it 1-0 against Southampton. Wilshere finds Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson cuts inside. Brilliant skills from Callum Wilson, and then the finish was just perfect. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 9th episode of the Bournemouth Career Mode series. We are finally now in the January transfer window, hence in today's episode we will be looking to bring in more players. We'll also be playing Arsenal in the Premier League, so today's episode is a pretty big one. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on this video, that would be greatly appreciated, and also subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Let's see if you guys can smash out 100 likes for this video. That would actually be pretty insane. Apart from all the transfer stuff we'll be looking to complete in today's episode, we've got some crucial cup games. We've got Newcastle in the FA Cup and also Crystal Palace in the EFL Cup semi-finals, and I'm gonna take that game seriously. I'm gonna go with my strong team because it's a chance for us to win a trophy. I mean, if we get through Crystal Palace, we could potentially be winning the EFL Cup, and I think that would be pretty amazing for the first season in this series. As you would have seen, our transfer budget is pretty low, so we've got to rely on swap deals or pre-contract deals. Right now I'm looking towards swap deals, so we'll see what happens. Besides that, there are quite a few players I'm looking to loan out and sell, which should increase our wage budget as well as our transfer budget, so hopefully things go according to plan. I just showed you guys my shortlist briefly. We've got players like Paslak, Andy Najjar, Dormisi from Real Betis. We'll talk about all those players later. For now, have a look at this. Callum Wilson is your informed player from the previous episode for the 2 goals he scored. 90% of you guys actually voted for him, so that's pretty insane. So I guess deservedly he is your informed player from the previous episode. It is now time for a press conference, so let's get into it. The first question: Pulisic is very good for you after moving. Would you consider buying any more American or Dortmund players? Not sure about more American players because I'm not sure if there are any good American players left. But Dortmund players, if we get the opportunity to bring in, you know, someone like Ousmane Dembele, I will take that opportunity because Dortmund players are quality. So basically, to answer your question, Dortmund players, yes. American players, maybe not so much. Moving on to our next question. You just signed a goalkeeper for your youth academy. Do you have any thoughts about training him and using him as a replacement for Boruc next season? Basically, ultimately, that is the plan, to have our youth academy goalkeeper, at least one of our youth academy goalkeepers, to replace Boruc. But maybe not next season because they have to grow in the overall. I want them to at least be above 70 rating. So we'll see what happens. But right now it does seem like we'll have to bring in another goalkeeper. But that is it for the press conference. If you guys have any more press conference questions, drop them down in the comment section below. Besides that, in the previous episode I told you guys we are looking to bring in fullbacks, and in the right back position Andy Najjar seems like the ideal play, so I'm going to try a swap deal. And these plays on the shortlist are plays that I haven't used at all on FIFA 17, and they look very interesting, and I want to try out new plays in FIFA 17 career mode because that's what makes career mode interesting, at least for me. So I've put in a swap deal. We'll see what happens. Smith for Andy Najjar, probably not going to get accepted, but we will see what happens. I think this Dormisi deal could get done because I'm going to offer Daniels, who is a player I'm looking to offload. So hopefully they'll accept it because getting Dormisi, someone who is, I believe, 73 or 74 rated for Daniels, who is old, I think it's a pretty good deal. We will see what happens regarding those transfers. But if you guys have any more transfer suggestions, drop them down in the comment section below. Keep in mind, we are on a very tight budget. I've gone with a strong team for this Arsenal game. It is at home. Hopefully we can get all 3 points. Our form in the Premier League lately has been pretty good. We've beaten Chelsea comfortably. Can we beat Arsenal? We've got the first chance coming from a free kick. Jack Wilshere, the loanee from Arsenal, he's playing against his parent club, hits the crossbar. Now it's Pulisic on the attack, takes a shot with his right foot and he hits the crossbar as well. So in like 10 minutes we've hit the crossbar twice. We're like having a crossbar challenger with Arsenal. We've got a chance now as check. What is he doing? I have no idea. Gradel somehow heads it down into Harry Arter, who just smashes the ball into the back of the net. We make it 1-0 against Arsenal. That was actually a pretty good finish from the Englishman. And now look at this defending from Arsenal, absolutely shambolic. Now Callum Wilson has got the ball back. Callum Wilson, can he score from here? Just outside the box, he decides to curl this one into the back of the net, and that is a perfect strike from Callum Wilson. Hits the post and gets into the back of the net. In the 25th minute, we make it 2-0 against Arsenal. What a fantastic goal that was. Probably goal of the month contender. I think this one will definitely be winning goal of the month. He just curled that one. It struck the post and just went in. A beautiful goal there from Callum Wilson. And we're not done yet. Another opportunity for us. What are Arsenal doing in this game? I have no idea. Gradel finds Christian Pulisic. Pulisic goes for goal and he hits the crossbar again. So as I said, we're having a crossbar challenge against Arsenal. We've hit the crossbar now 3 times, and towards the end of this game, Arsenal finally had a few opportunities to score. Santi Cazorla's free kick went above the crossbar, but now Arsenal will take another opportunity. They've literally gone all out attack. Let's see what they can produce from this attack. Aaron Ramsey lays it back into Walcott, who takes the shot, but just wide. So I'm glad he missed there, and a really nice victory for us against a top team like Arsenal. They were actually ahead of us in the Premier League table, so getting a win against them I think is massive. So 3 points against Arsenal, a fantastic result. And we've got better news. Adam Federici, a transfer offer for him, so that's pretty good. I was looking to sell him in the first transfer window itself, but no offer came in. Finally an offer's coming from West Brom, £1.6 million. I'm gonna take it. It's a decent amount of money, so hopefully that deal will go through soon and we can sign the fullbacks we are looking to bring in. Have a look at the Premier League table. We are just I believe 6 points off the top of the league. Everton are league leaders, Swansea in 2nd place, Chelsea in 3rd place, Stoke in 4th place. What is this league table, man? Man United not in the top 4, but I guess that's realistic. Liverpool in 11th place, Man City in 12th place. What is going on? Spurs in 15th place. This league table, man, I really don't get it. But anyways, we're now going to be facing Newcastle United in the FA Cup, the 3rd round, I believe. And I'm going to be resting my key players because I want them fit for that EFL Cup. Yes, I know the FA Cup is a more prestigious tournament, but the chance for us to win the EFL Cup right now is pretty darn high, and the chance for us to win the FA Cup is pretty low. So I'm going to give it my all in the FA Cup, not in the FA Cup, in the EFL Cup. But of course, I've still gone with my 2nd team, and they're pretty good. So hopefully that'll be enough to get a win against Newcastle, because it'll be pretty amazing to progress in the FA Cup as well. But Newcastle had the first chance in this game, but they did miss. And then now in the 30th minute, we've got a great counter attack. The ball is with Cook, who finds Joshua King. King is now one-on-one with the keeper. He had 2 defenders around him, so it's credit to him that he, actually got the shots off, but it hit the post again. The amount of times we've hit the woodwork in this episode, it's just insane. And now Diame is literally gone through our defense. He gets the shot off, and Boruc, who is the goalkeeper for this game, makes a pretty good save. And now the ball is with Jordan Ibe, the former Liverpool player, now into Lewis Cook. Cook gets the shot off, a block from the defender, and then King. What was that for a shot? There was absolutely zero power on that shot. He should be doing better from that position. And now a chance for Newcastle. The cross is put in, but Francis with a crucial block to keep the score 0-0. Another chance now for Newcastle. It's Tiote on the ball. Finds Diame now in the 68th minute of this game. Mitrovic turns the defender, gets the shot off. Boruc with the same. So far, Newcastle have been the better side, but can they score? I hope not. Jose Perez on the attack, gets away from a couple of defenders, gets the shot off. And just as I said, hopefully we don't concede. We concede from a great goal from Jose Perez. The score is now 1-0. We were trying to, get back in this game. I went to attacking and all, but it wasn't to be. And then they had a counter-attack. It's Christian Atsu with the chance to end this game. Keeper makes a save. And then actually Jose Perez had a chance to make it 2-0 open goal. I don't know how he missed that one, but he did miss that one. And it was all Newcastle after that. They were just hitting us on counters relentlessly. They've got another chance here. We couldn't clear the ball. Shelby finds Matt Ritchie, former Bournemouth player, ends our FA Cup hopes, making it 2-0 for Newcastle. And yeah, they eliminate us from the FA Cup. In a way, I guess that's okay, because that gives us more time to prepare for the remaining games in the Premier League and even in the EFL Cup. At the same time, I wanted to get into the next round at least of the FA Cup, but it wasn't to be. So credit to Newcastle. And now it's time to focus on some more transfer related stuff. So as you can see, we are now going to be putting an offer for Randy Najjar. Actually, we did put an offer initially, but they declined it. They want some money as well. So 1 million plus Smith. Let's see what they come back and say. I know some of you guys wouldn't want me to sell Smith because I guess he's a club legend, Adam Smith of course. But to be fair, if we've got to improve, we need someone like Najjar in that right back position. but I wouldn't mind someone like Paslak if we can get him for on a loan deal or something like that. So you guys can let me know what would you prefer. But besides that, Jordan I wanted an increase in his wages, which I'm not willing to do, at least right now, because we're on a very tight budget. So I'll wait until the end of this transfer window and then I'll decide whether to give him an improved contract or not. Eventually I think I probably will, because I like him in this game. Another thing guys, the Durmisi deal wasn't going through at that moment, so I decided to put in an extra 1 million. Let's see what Real Betis come back and say. And the reason I was saying that I'm going to be focusing on the EFL Cup is this: we could potentially be facing Norwich or Hull City in the finals of the EFL Cup, teams that I believe can be beaten, and that is why I wanted to focus on this competition, because winning a trophy I think is far more important than getting the extra money, and that's why I just want to focus on the EFL Cup. Hopefully we can get a good result here against Palace. I honestly would be happy with the draw, then at home getting a win should be easier, but if we can get the away goal, I think that will be absolutely massive. As you can see, it is probably my strongest 11 that is playing this game. Let's put in a good performance and, you know, get a good result so that at home it will be an easier job for us. First chance for us. Gradel finds Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere plays it wide into Christian Pulisic. It's still Pulisic, decides to cut inside. Plays it back into Will Hughes. Will Hughes with a finesse shot. Not the best of attempts there from the former Derby County man. Way above the crossbar. Now a chance for Crystal Palace. Zaha into Kabay. Zaha now back into, I think, Alan Patrick. I'm not sure who he is, but Alan Patrick takes the shot, but Pickford again with a massive save. Pickford in this episode has actually been pretty good. I think contenders for player of the episode. Now it's Van Aanholt on the attack. Puts in a great cross. Pickford does well. I think the striker got a touch to it, but then Pickford does collect it after he did fumble it a bit. But so far, it's looking Palace as the dominant side. In the second half, they've got another chance. Benteke gets the shot off. Daniels with the crucial challenge and of course the deflection. Now finally we've got an opportunity in the 77th minute of this game. Harry Arter finds Jack Wilshere, who's beaten the offside trap, gets the shot off with his left foot, gets a try at the rebound as well, but Mandanda does well to collect it. On paper this Palace side actually looks pretty good, but well, we are actually playing pretty good against them. It's been even so far now. Pulisic gets the shots off, and in the 82nd minute he missed a great opportunity to put us into the lead, and this game does end in a 0-0 draw. I'm not that disappointed because Palace had ample of opportunities to score. They didn't take it, so I guess a 0-0 is a fair result. We've got a transfer offer here for Jack Simpson. It's of course one of our younger centre backs. I'm going to loan him out to Oldham Athletic. Doesn't really matter that much, but great news as the Real Betis have accepted the transfer offer for Durmisi. This is one signing I really wanted to make. Imagine getting a 23-year-old youngster for just 1 million and giving away a 32-year-old player from your team. So I think this is a fantastic deal. Hopefully he'll accept the contract in the upcoming episode, because I believe this deal could be a massive one for the series, because I think he's one for the future and one for the present as well. And of course the Andy Najjar deal probably won't be going through right now because of our lack of funds. In the next episode, if we do get some extra money by selling a few plays, we will actually go ahead and bring in Andy Najjar, or maybe just Paslak or someone else, because I'm not really too convinced with Adam Smith. But what are your thoughts on that? Should we keep Adam Smith or not? Drop a comment and let me know. But look at our transfer budget now, man. 2.04 million, and wage budget is basically 0. Right now we basically can manage swap deals, but yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions for swap deals, transfer deals, basically anything, just drop a comment. I pretty much read every single comment in this series. But anyways, have a look at the league table before we end this episode. Today we just played one league game, and well, 20 games into the season, 33 points, not that bad. And as you can see, our defense is something that I really want to improve, as we've conceded 18 goals this season, and I'm not happy with that. So next season I think centre backs will be our go-to transfer option. That's pretty much it for today's episode. Before we end it, you guys have to vote for your informed player from this episode. We've got a couple of nominees for today. Callum Wilson, the first one, scoring a wonder goal against Arsenal, and also had a good game in the other game he played against, I believe, Crystal Palace. Your second nominee is Pickford, who made great saves in this episode. And your third nominee, we've actually got 3 nominees, is Harry Arter for scoring a great goal against Arsenal. So to vote, just click that I button on the top right of your screen. Drop a like if you guys have enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. And I will see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.